Previously on PeakD&D, a terrible time in Tsushima. We arrive on the portal surrounded by an undead army and had a little bit of a horde battle where we just threw swaths of undead elven female warriors long since departed from this holy arena.
They weren't as sexy as it sounded.
It wasn't as sexy as it sounded. It got a little dicey there for a while. Ravi making arcana checks to try to fix the portal, whatever magical energy was keeping it from reinvigorating itself and taking them to their ultimate destination of Marina, was ultimately fixed after a few extra rounds. They were surrounded by tons and tons of skeletons and a spectral form, a winged form, perhaps the form of Tsushima herself, looking for her long-lost love, who we find out at the last second is Kieran, the Fey Daddy. They arrive to General Sianu at the gates of Marina. Marooned in mist-mantled Marina, the party reels from a macabre manifestation of Tsushima in the undead goddess before meeting General Sianu, a mindful military master, amid mounting menace. Welcome to the peak.
Magnificent.
Marvelous.
There we go.
Most excellent.
Monotone.
So setting stones don't work down here? What's going on, man?
Oh. It's wonderful to see you guys. We were hoping you would show up eventually, but I think it'd be best if you guys wanted to come with me. There's a fair amount of, let's just say, questions that some of the folks down in Aquilon have for you. And you know that
You have questions.
Yeah, what that dude? You just like what happened, man? You just ghosted. Like, look, I will go with you happily, but like last time we saw you, we were on the ship. Everybody got mind controlled on our ship. You were coming with us on the Fire Giant ship, and then you guys just disappeared.
Never
and, like,
to be heard
what?
from again.
And that was how many months ago?
Like 3 days.
Like 3 days ago.
No, we had a month off.
No. Yeah, that was at least,
Okay,
that would have
a
been...
month and 3 days ago.
Yeah, that would be... Do I have
probably
to
isn't
get
far
the
off.
calendar? Holy crap. This is going to be a
Like 6
calendar
weeks,
thing.
yeah.
Was it pre-awakening?
Yes.
Yes, it was. It was you guys
yeah.
you guys were headed down to like you followed
That's where we were
Dad
following Dad
onto that
Last
thorn
scene of
and
Wild
then-
Morgan
Yeah.
chase. And
yeah,
then,
then you went down to the Netherdark. It's been a minute.
That's what I mean.
it's
It
Turns
okay.
out, not his dad.
And that's what I mean. And we've tried.
That is absolutely crazy. I can't possibly fathom that. What are you talking about? Heck, you told us the last thing we heard was that was his dad, and you were like, "Oh my god!" And they had a little bike ride on the deck of the ship. We all saw it from our bubble ships, but you don't remember that.
No, we remember that.
We remember that.
Yeah, but
We
you
also
don't.
remember you ghosting us the next day.
You sent us away. You threw our. All right. What are you
What?
talking about?
What are you talking about?
We got a message on the sending stone that said, "Destroy this line. It's no longer safe. It's been compromised." We threw it off the ship and we headed straight back to Aquilon because that's what the Votorim told us to do. You don't remember this?
Wasn't us.
You called
man.
me board shorts like 17 times.
Okay, board shorts.
Admiral board
now
shorts.
we're going
Admiral
to.
board shorts or Captain board shorts.
It's a
board
little bit-
shorts.
you just call me General. That's fine, I guess. Whatever floats your boat. It's kind of hard to say. And,
What was that in the middle of the night?
Yeah, it was like that night. We were told we were on guard
We were
duty.
the only ones not mind controlled though, right?
Yeah.
As far as we know. But that's
Yeah.
terrifying. If people can like intercept, we thought these sending stones were safe.
AI's getting to us, man.
Yeah, we need
It's
to.
not the first time we've been copied.
We need to figure out if we can get secure
Also
lines.
true.
Fuck. The signal chat isn't cutting it. So
Yeah, well, we'll have to make sure that. So, you didn't tell us to come back here and wait for you
No,
here at the teleportation.
that was not us.
Well, then what?
Probably the Fae.
man, it's happened a bunch. Like the Shadow King, there's been a couple fake versions of us, and
Uh-huh.
he's trying to rally the gods and the goddesses. And I mean, have you seen what's going on in the main continent, man? They're like up gearing for war.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why we were hoping you'd show up. We have there's a lot of questions about some of those things, and
We probably have the same questions.
Well, I mean, like
You destroyed our sending stone, though?
you told us we threw it overboard. Like it's probably at the bottom of the. I mean, I could go get it. It's fine, but it's way out there, out off of the coast of
Seems like there's a
Gestian.
better use of resources.
We probably have like a school of acolyte fish.
I'm just saying, like I'm.
Votorim.
the CIB,
bowing to
yes.
this-
Yes.
bowing to
We've already
this.
started one cult, so let's start another.
Just listen to the messages on the settings down at the bottom of the ocean.
That's it. Just bloop, bloop. Yeah, you just get like it's just blinking like on red.
Driving.
Well, I
And
mean,
then some smart fish hits the button and
yes. Well, I mean, as long as you're willing to come peaceably, I don't have to, get the rest of this.
Why wouldn't we
Stuff.
come peaceably?
Well, I mean, some of the things that that Our Lady would like to hold you accountable for, I would say questionable at best. We're trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here. That's why they sent me, and my contingent. He sort of like snaps his fingers, and you see like 8 other dudes pop up from around here in the back of this cave. So there's a fair number of dudes.
Scratch my face with my Krakenfest
Armed.
winning ring.
You see, make an intimidation check. What is it? Hold on. It's shit. I lost my paper. There it is.
Just a factual.
Not
do we
influence,
all
right?
just
It's,
same
no, yeah,
time,
no,
just
straight up
all of us?
intimidation. Right?
Okay. I mean, yeah.
With advantage, I'll say too.
Well, I'll take the advantage.
I mean,
but
even
got
without the advantage.
It was a 16. That's and then a 1. So I'll go with the 16. An artificial 20.
You see them all kind of like they'll definitely take a sort of a step back. They're like, oh, damn it. Almost like kind of angry at first, but they're definitely like putting it down because you were like, no big deal, and so they definitely were successful. These guys are like, you see a couple of them kind of swallow like, oh shit, if this goes down, like we're boned. So then they say, well, absolutely. We're not looking for a fight. I mean, we know you guys have done plenty of putting down of other folks, but like.
To be clear, when you say the lady, are you speaking of Marina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Just making sure.
she's been ever since we came back, and then she showed up not too long after that.
How does she seem? Like herself?
I mean,
She a little crazy?
I wouldn't say crazy. She's sending out a lot more, kind of missives and various reconnoiterings and such for the ships. We've been trying to keep a close eye on a lot of different things, and that's where we heard some of these exploits that you've been on.
Or our doppelgangers?
Sort of. I mean, from what you've said, maybe that was
Like they took
something
over
about it, but
Jastian, the god.
they can
They did.
Where are they now? What's happened?
I mean, we've since dispatched that, but that's where we last fought ourselves. Essentially, was a group of doppelgangers, of Fey doppelgangers.
Well, all we're hearing tell of is there's reports of the Votorim, really from all corners, but they're doing. You guys have been busy. It seems.
We have been.
So
Probably not in the ways that you think.
I mean, sure.
Maybe.
Well, we can.
Half this time we've been in the sky in an airship.
Also
an
true.
airship. That's wow. I mean, has he seen your airship? No, he's seen airships.
Yeah, we use
at,
it in
Bronzegate.
Krackenfest.
Did we?
You did,
We
yeah. It
used it
took
to
off,
win.
and
We used it to win
yeah. So they know about they know about
our signature
that
move.
airship. It wasn't quite your airship at that point, I think, but it was an airship from Bronzegate, and that's the one you have now, the
Yes.
Bronze Zephyr. Just try to keep it straight for everybody at home, guys. Just making sure that I know what the hell's going on. He says, "All right, well, you can definitely give me a awareness check or an insight if you're trying to kind of glean anything off of Sianu at this point. You guys have been talking long enough to get a vibe.
Orange.
That's a natural 1.
Orange.
Let's see your T-shirt, Ben.
Well, never mind.
Never mind.
I'm rolling these 16s.
Hey, me too.
Nice.
Natural 1?
No, rolling a 16.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet. Twin 16s.
Let's go, Sianu.
Twinsies.
All right.
That gives me a
You're not sure,
22.
but you're slightly convinced that Sianu is Robbie's dad.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure. But the more he
See the
talks about it,
resemblance.
Sure, the
Yeah.
eyes.
it's like maybe that's his dad. And that would explain like the sort of the half elf stuff. Like he lived on the coast. Like it's starting to make a lot of sense. He's not too fond of dips, but in general, like seafood, So it makes some sense to you. You guys, on the other hand, get that like Sianu is he's on edge. He's nervous. That's all you can really tell. Like he's hiding it, but he's like
Okay.
he's worried. Like he's definitely like keeping you guys at a little bit more just at a distance, a little bit more not formal. These guys aren't terribly formal, but they are like, you can just tell there's something up with him. But yeah, he says, well, do you all have a way of? I understand you have the ability to breathe underwater. You have a device or a magical item or something, or do you need such accommodations?
I think we got pearls.
I assume we're going to equip. You will come
Wasn't
to
that just for a
Aquilon with
minute,
us.
though?
No, I think we got pearls that we swallowed. While they're breathing, pearl on loan is written
Yes.
on my sheet.
Did
You think you got those from-
Material give us that?
I think we took them from Delos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were down in Delos.
On
I think
loan.
they're
There's
from-
also the marina flower.
or were they from Jastian on the ship? I forget. I think it was Delos.
Aquaflame lily can also help us.
Aren't those only for like a minute though?
Do sending stones work down there? Are we going down?
Oh yeah, we're going to Aquilon. It's actually the only one of the only outside of Lost Isles. It's one of the only places. Aquilon.
Aqualon.
Aquilon. Aquilon. Yeah.
Aquilion.
Aquilon.
Yeah, do setting stones work down there? If not,
Well, I don't know. We haven't had any long distance calls lately, but they should, especially with everything seems to be a little bit stronger when it comes to magic and things like that.
Well, so cool. So like,
Can't imagine it would be a problem. I'm there. You are currently not able to use them, just out of a abundance of precaution. We put a couple of wards in our general vicinity, but
Oh my gosh.
like they don't work right now. But I'm sure that will all be straightened out in a short amount of time. But we were trying to make sure we were prepared for your arrival, and that was. We have the ability to turn this magical stone on which we stand is actually a submersible device and can allow you to breathe on its premises as well. If you'd like to activate that magic, we also have various other dolphins and sea horses modes of transportation beneath the surface. So we could just take my bubble ship. I've got only the schooner today, but so no private quarters. But
And how long is this?
and I mean it's a 6-hour staircase.
Yeah, sure. We're familiar.
So we're just going to Aquilon. Aquilon won't take too long to get to, but I'd say we've got a little bit of a trip ahead of us, about an hour.
I thought it was 6 hours.
Well, no, I was just saying. I was saying that as Ben because
gotcha.
I like to put in 6-hour trips. This is just an hour down. It's like basically this pedestal is like basically an elevator. It can go down to Aquilon, but they have it up here right now, which is where it works.
How do you safely recycle a sending stone? This one's not in use anymore. I don't want to take this with me. We don't know what's listening on the other end of this now.
Probably a lobster.
Yeah. I'm going to just throw
Sure.
it.
Yeah, you can just chuck it in the pond there.
Okay.
You do see like there's a big like cove sort of outside this in this temple. Like you're in this. There's sort of like a naturally formed cavern room over there, which is like a bunch of you see a bunch of like aquatic elves hanging out in there. They had some like supplies and things. It looked like they've actually been like kind of bivouacked here for a while. Like they've been, like they're just kind of hanging out here waiting for something.
You're trying to contact the lobster man.
the crab man.
Yes.
Yeah. So then there's like basically this deep, like just a tunnel of water, of seawater in this like. It's formed, but it's like basically a big underwater cave with a giant inlet, like a cavern in there, and that's sort of what you see around you. But it does seem like there is a couple of Marinan, like elvish runes around the outside of the teleportation circle. That basically they took this plinth, turned it into like basically an elevator. It's essentially just an elevator that'll take you down.
That
and there's
is
like
the teleportation circle?
Yeah, it's like encompassing this thing, so they can move that. It seems like they have the ability to move
Keep
it
the engine on, Robbie.
in some way. They can't like turn it on, but
We just bamf out of here.
oh well. If you ask about that, he does say, well, we have disabled the runes. We until this is all resolved, the lady is most keen to speak with you. And I'm very excited that you're finally here and we can straighten out a lot of this. Because I know you guys to be upright guys. You know, the Votorim is, you know, I'm sure this is just some sort of misunderstanding, but as I'm sure you can understand, we have to make sure that is the case. And Our Lady is very much of that opinion. So
Yeah, let's go have a meeting.
great. You want to take the teleportation circle bubble, or
let's
you
go
want
have
to
a
ride a
meeting.
seahorse?
Yeah,
Wants to go ride a seahorse.
yeah,
All
let's
right.
take the elevator.
Great. Take an elevator. All right. So you guys are, you know, they sort of, a couple of these elves kind of pop out, and we'll put them on the disc, as it were.
Are you a bear right now?
I think so.
Are you still a bear? Yeah, you can drop that whenever you
I think
want
I'm
to,
good.
but you're fine.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Can you can mind speak with people now just at will, right?
I
I
can.
think so. So I
What's
think
his
that's
name?
what you've been doing.
But now I just like the idea.
Just staring
of,
menacingly as a bear.
Yeah, an orange-furned bear defending us at court.
I like that. All right.
How suddenly can you turn on chat room?
Well, I think pretty subtly.
Great. All right, so you guys start your descent. You see, as soon as this thing like sort of sinks into the water, the tunnel, it sort of like these runes sort of light up with this aquamarine light, not like sort of directly outside of the god's portal, and it's sort of like these runes light up, and this big bloop bubble, like on the top of their bubble ship, just sort of goes right up on over your head. So you're basically in a big like submersible bubble, and it starts sort of just descending, and you see these like rock formations, and suddenly all these like glowing corals start sort of erupting from this ever widening tunnel as you're descending like this elevator shaft. So there's like definitely, as the daylight that's filtering in here starts to disappear, you start to see more like bioluminescent sea kelp and creatures floating by, and there's sort of this like you start to see like these strange they're not strange, but like these markings on their skin start giving off kind of a glow too as soon as the sunlight is gone and they're submerged in water. You've never seen this before, but they have like kind of have like bioluminescent
Ooh,
like
color?
Avatar. It's like Avatar. Under here, they have like little glowy tattoos on them.
Are they all different colors? Or are they all the same color?
They're all this kind of like, kind of aquamarine, just bluey green color, like just
Bluey?
Bluey. Well, they do talk like that. They're from very nearby.
It's all starting to make sense.
So so this so you descend, and you are kind of I don't know, you're sort of in this like in this bubble, and you can sort of see what's going on. You start to see like larger shapes sort of swimming by, larger creatures, some glowing, some not, but you just kind of see the dots. It almost starts to look like a night sky with these bioluminescent things glowing, similar to like the astral or the Netherdark Sea that was like it was like the stars in there, but it was like, oh, there's like some sort of weird bioluminescence down there.
Abyssal Sea.
Yeah, the Abyssal Sea. Thank you. And then yes, and then so you have it's about an hour down, and you and
On
then
our way down, I'll just talk to Ravi quick. Like, you know how you like to drink a lot, and your best friend is a frog. Well, one of your friends is a frog.
Shh. Don't what's he
Jeremiah,
doing.
Jacob, what is his name?
Alex
Maybe.
Jeremiah.
Maybe you're marine, and you know, like with your
Slightly pointed ears.
yeah.
What have you been drinking?
I just wondered if maybe if Siana's your dad or something.
What?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to connect the dots.
I don't know either.
I'm just trying to connect the dots.
But I feel like that's pretty out there.
That's what I think.
I don't even want to know.
Yes.
I rolled a one.
As you, I don't know, as you descend, you start to see like there's kind of a larger glow now beneath you as you approach the surface of the ocean, the bottom surface of this below these islands, and you see this glow is coming from a city, like a bioluminescent city with these tall, like coral towers, and you see like there's like some towers have like bubble tops, you know, so they have like air down there as well, and they have like this sort of central kind of palace that looks like a bunch of like coral towers, like almost it's very organic in shape, and it is I mean it's sort of breathtaking as you sort of look over the edge. You can sort of see you've sort of been going like kind of at an angle, so I'll say you can see down in front of you. It's beautiful.
How unique is it for people that are not Marinans to be down here?
Well, if not many people come down here without help. There's a lot of, you know, it's hard help, you know, people.
Are we?
No, you're not in chains. You've come peaceably. I don't. He just sort of like kicks this box and like you hear like this metal clank inside of it. He's like,
Exactly.
you're fine. Everything's fine.
Super cool.
Yeah,
no
he's
one
like,
comes
no.
down here on their own volition.
Yeah, he's like, you've been invited by the lady herself, and I mean, she has some questions. I'm not going to lie, but
We have
you know,
nothing to hide.
We have questions for her too.
Yeah.
Like, are you crazy?
Yeah, we're on the same team.
I wouldn't
here,
lead
Sianu.
with that one, but
When it's not
No, but
Kraken
like,
Fest,
does
we're
she
on
have
the same team.
Does she have all her artifacts? Like, look, we've been around.
she has her trident. She has
Okay.
like
Keep
her,
going.
her coral crown.
Okay,
two.
okay.
Do they all have 5?
I don't know what else. I don't know what else like we'd be looking for, but like
Do we
let's see.
know that all of them have
that's a good
5?
question. Do all of them have 5?
The ones that we've dealt with, the 2 that we've dealt with have had 5.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm assuming
2 of
that
20.
And
had
Ben
had
is
5.
very obsessed with the number, so I assume
it's the most evenest number.
It's the evenest odd number there
is
is.
the evenest
5
odd
is the
number.
best.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's.
So she's only got 2.
He's not 100% aware. You can make. I'll make him a check.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's see what he knows.
yeah, you roll Sianu.
Oh, you roll for it, Jane.
Yeah, she's got her coral crown, her trident. I've seen her with like, you know, these are all the classic depictions of our goddess. She has like a pendant shaped like a sea star.
Great.
And you know, she has her what is it? It's a pendant. There's a trident. There's a ring, and there's a cloak of the sea that she and then what is the other one I just said? The crown. Yeah, the crown.
Yeah, great.
So she seems like. I mean, she
shell
seems like
cups
herself.
aren't-
She's
Okay, cool.
a bit worried about some of the things that we've been finding out about. But you know,
But she has all 5 of those?
I mean, I think I've seen all of them. Yeah, no, I have. I've seen them
That bodes well then.
Cool.
all. Yeah, I mean,
She's in better shape than the other ones we've
Anara
met.
or Jastian.
Unless she's a Fey Daddy.
she's a Fey Daddy. What do you mean?
We'll see.
Right, the
We'll
dad
see.
thing. Yeah, I remember that.
He's
You
been
feel-
hurt.
You feel, I mean, I understand. It
all
would be.
have
It's
been.
hard for anybody to,
Dude, the Fae's been fucking with us.
Yep, it's true. But here we are. Aquilon is right here. We're going to take you directly to the Grand Courthouse. And I'm sorry, it's hard to translate. It's to surface dweller. I would say maybe the throne room, perhaps, or the Grand Hall.
Yeah, no,
Probably is
no
better.
Too late.
tour of the sea. No,
Gong, gong.
no lunch. No lunch in the city.
What? Well, guys, really, I'm sure this is just some big misunderstanding. We don't know about, like, I can't imagine this, you did it without reason. I'm sure things are going to be, just fine. But let's just come on over here and we'll get you squared away.
We'll get you
you want to
processed.
drop off in your
Is trickery like sleight of hand? Right?
Yes, slide it.
It's agility based, so it seems like, yeah.
What are you trying to do over here?
What do you got?
Like, they taken anything from us, or we have our stuff at the moment?
You have all your stuff. Yeah, they haven't made any effort to really restrain. They
I'm
just
gonna
asked you to come peaceably and you saw these dudes were definitely on edge because they thought you were gonna
I'm gonna attempt to
Yeah,
reach
they've
in my
disabled
pocket.
there are some magical enchantments going on.
I'm gonna attempt to reach into my pocket and pull out 1 gold piece worth of shooter.
Which the
In my pockets.
is that the booze? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up to 1 gold.
Or I
piece.
could
So you
just,
pull out you can pull out a sizable bottle of good liquor.
No, I want a shooter though,
Oh yeah, that's easy.
and I'm gonna take it. And I rolled a 10 for trickery to not necessarily
Oh,
be seen.
to not be seen. All right, we'll see if we'll give them an awareness check.
Trying to drink secretly now?
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we're going.
You
Not to
see,
you guys. I'm trying to to
you
them.
see Sianu kind of as he's talking to you guys about all this stuff, and he just kind of gives you a little side eye, and you see all right, one of those.
If you only knew, man. If you only knew.
There was he said, yeah, that's
He's just warming up.
mhm.
How are you?
Now see here.
Let me just open this.
So we have to answer for our doppelgangers.
I don't know. We have to.
That's
answer
certainly
for.
what it's looking like.
So you walk. So the platform sort of lands in this
we need some
open
alibis.
plaza,
Just
and he
agree with
says,
everything they say.
so this is about the time where we're going to deactivate those bubble rooms. So you have a way to breathe underwater.
We do?
Think so? I thought we all got
Yeah,
pearls
you all
that
have
we could
you
swallow.
have those pearls.
And I think we swallowed them.
Where did I put them?
I think we swallowed them.
Yeah, they're just sort of
here.
in there, and they activate when you breathe in water. Is what what you've discovered at this point. Yeah.
Can we see? We don't
Okay.
remember if we've taken them. Can we have a brief moment of water?
I mean, well, the air is going to just disappear and then go up back to the surface, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, we can make another one.
Okay.
It's just what we have to get. It'll be fine. He pulls out a little satchel of. It's just a little leather bag
pressure,
with a blue string tied around it, and he goes, "I've got you. Don't worry." You sort of see it kind of inflate and deflate a little bit like a balloon. He says, "Don't worry, we'll be
It's
fine."
gonna hurt.
Yeah. So he motions to the other guys around there, and they sort
hours
of
worth of water on top of us.
they
Of
make a
course it's gonna
magical
hurt.
gesture, and then you see the bubble sort of just and then the water. Yeah, you can all breathe normally. You are still underwater, so the conditions do apply. You're just not suffocating. So you have disadvantage on attacks underwater, on melee attacks, ranged attacks. I think are fine as long as it's
How
an
does
arrow.
lightning
But, it works better than you would imagine. It would. You're pretty able to say I'm pretty sure electrical magic and things might be enhanced down here. Might be
Great.
more powerful. Fire would probably be pretty useless in underwater.
Yep.
But, lightning for sure would do extra damage. And there are some underwater rules that we've unlocked from our new rule set.
Is one of the rules that you can't just pee anywhere?
It turns the water purple around you when you do it. But
That's an aura.
yeah. So the first thing you notice is that the immense pressure down here is noticeable, but is not. It doesn't seem to be, other than you're now treading water and you're you can walk normally on the surface. Well, sort of normally, it's you're moving through water, but it's not crushing you. The magic seems to extend beyond just the ability to breathe the water. It also lets you exist in this otherwise, this environment that would otherwise destroy you and crush you in moments.
Mm-hmm.
So go underwater. Go.
Does sound work the same?
Does sound work?
Do we sound like we're underwater?
The pearl does let you speak underwater,
Okay.
so it sounds a little garbled, but you can form words and you can be heard. I would say like half the distance that you would normally be able to be heard, but like standing next to somebody, you can understand them. It's a little garbled. It's a little, but it shouldn't affect like casting spells. It shouldn't affect anything. Plus, you guys can all talk in your brains as well. There it is. That's what I wanted to. There we go. Underwater. That's what we want. So martial attacks are made with disadvantage underwater, unless the creature has a swim speed, which you currently don't. So you are moving at half speed underwater, unless you have a spell or otherwise an ability that gives you a swim speed. You don't have to hold your breath because we're ignoring that part of it because of the magic of the pearls. You also underwater have fire resistance half, so you only take half damage from any fire that does manage to be conjured up here. You would probably sort of infer that, like magic would be tough to do with fire up down here because fire requires air and there's not a lot of air down here. All right, so you guys are ushered into what is like a large, it kind of looks like it's a big air-covered dome. It's beautiful on the outside. It's like a giant cathedral sort of looking building with these large pearlescent columns, that are sort of iridescent, almost like an anemone shell or something, and very much cultivated corals and things around there. You see like just schools of bioluminescent fish glowing. There's these like sort of coming off of these sea urchins and things like that, sort of that where would like plants and stuff be. Those are glowing animals of some kind, corals and underwater things. You also see some like off in the distance, some like larger creatures, sort of whales and various other things. A lot of these things you've never seen, some of these shapes and size of creatures, no matter even in like school and learning about living close to the coasts. Like that might be a whale, but it's also got like tentacles, and that's very strange. But just like fantastical creatures you see like very, very far off in the distance, but kind of like it is a very alien place down here at the bottom of the ocean. You are very much interested at that, I would imagine. Yes, sir.
One, I would like to make some sort of occultism check to figure out what not to say here, like based on what I know of Marina, like what the no-nos are. And then also, as we are walking in, I would like to broadcast the emotions of confidence and competence and authority on the way in.
Radio CIB broadcasting confidence through the depths.
And I got a 16 on that occultism roll.
Okay.
That's all you're rolling.
This is with stuff, but yes.
Board shorts is a no-no.
What'd you call me?
Captain Board Shorts.
Don't call me Captain Board Shorts. I'm a general, damn it.
But you are wearing
But
board
you
shorts.
are wearing board shorts.
I mean, yeah, but they're made of seaweed and kelp, and like they're very fashionable. To makes it very easy to move
They're
around.
Billabong.
Yeah, so you
I just think it's awesome that our doppelgangers were insulting him on his wardrobe.
yeah.
And that it wasn't us.
I was going to say the opposite.
Yeah, so let's see. And Marina is water, trade, and diplomacy is what she sort of gets associated with. That's what I was trying to look up, where I made those changes because I did change some things around for this campaign based on our old
so
campaign.
mind our P's and Q's.
Yes. So she says, so like you would, like you definitely want to, you can tell these people like they're not serious about much, but they are serious about the rules. They are rule followers when it comes to like their own rules.
Where's T.
And
Barnabas
what
Jones?
T. Barnabas Jones. Rules
Okay.
They are a bit of rules lawyers.
Okay.
And you could sort of maybe piece that together with like that they all seem to follow the rules during Krakenfest. Like
Fair.
they weren't really doing anything underhanded. They weren't trying to gain unfair advantages. They were like, and they you know, they showed up when even after they lost, they showed up and like, you know, took their, you know, they were kind of like more, I would say like it's more about honor and forthrightness than like you know, strict structure and organization. It's more like about it's kind of I guess you would, what would I say? Like it's they take you at your word and they're gonna like, you know, that maybe is an explanation for why they would have just like, they would never have thought to even question like an order coming from from your ship, and it's like, oh, all right, absolutely, we're supposed to get out of here. Like, yep, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. Sort of bordering on the weird line of like taking everything at face value.
Sure.
But
like
also
naive.
like there's a naivety there, like a utopian sort of like everyone's best interests are here.
Interesting.
But also
Okay.
like we know how to follow the rules. So you don't think that deception would go far with them.
Okay.
They if anything, like he's been like, he hasn't been accusing you of anything, but he's just like, you can tell
duped that
he's
night.
a little shook. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's
Okay. Well, I'll communicate that stuff via mind chat with
yeah.
my homies.
Ribbit.
Jeremiah's got her back.
Alex the Bullfrog.
We get a phone call.
No, we don't. They've disabled all of our
Disabled
devices.
our phones.
Well, they have rules, and we're gonna
yes.
hold them to them.
Who would we call?
We're under the water.
Send your frog. Put a note in your frog.
Because you read that book, right?
I did.
About
That's what I was trying to-
marine
yeah.
customs. Okay, yeah. So
Like
you
that old Icosian book. I was just trying to see like
Yeah,
what I
yeah, yeah.
remember.
So you
if
know
there was
that-
like a bold like, hey, never mention Sasquatches. Like, I don't know.
right,
Like,
right. So you, I don't know if you would gather like
Big
anything.
cultural no-nos
Yeah, totally. Yeah, or like even if she's just like particular,
about certain things.
like I don't know.
Yeah. So you know that they like have like it's almost it's a little out of character from what you've noticed from the Marinans, like, but this you've been talking exclusively to like their military, so you don't know a whole lot about you know, like this is General Sianu, and like they're sort of casual, so they don't seem like they're particularly rigid in their military excursions, because you know they've all been like, yeah, well, you know, we lost it. They're generally quite congenial, but also like they not to be you know, they certainly command a lot of power and magical technologies and things like that. Yeah. So you would so from what you've read about them, based on like what it says, that they are a litigious people, they are rule followers, they have their very strict set of rules that they adhere to that others might not. So you think that like there's sort of this underlying lens of what they consider to be legal, and basically what is it's which is all based around what they perceive as justice. That's the thing that you keep coming back to in your research, is like,
Okay.
and justice is certainly maybe subjective as to what
Well,
sort of
I'll
determines.
communicate
Well,
that.
like within that context, probably like cheating is
Right, like no lies. And every argument we make, we've got to make sure that it is like justice is on our side.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you do notice that there's like that they all seem to be wearing these like little seashell like pendants around them that have like the stamp of Marina, the sort of the pointed coral crown in the trident sort of symbol etched into them. And you know that these through it hasn't come up yet, but you do remember reading something about these are called witness tokens, and that these are like given to somebody, and it is sort of a rite of passage for everyone in Marinan culture to get their witness token, and that they are compelled then to speak the truth and to seek
be a good
justice,
witness,
right? Yeah, to like if you are called upon, the promise you make to the witness token is
it's
something
it's
that
like
should
swearing
be,
on the
yeah,
Bible.
They take it very seriously. So that's like maybe something that you have in the back of your mind, like that is important to them.
Okay.
It can also be used to like call somebody to the witness stand, essentially. Like, you know, you're handed a witness token, and you do notice that as you approach the big pearl doors ahead of you, that General Sianu reaches into his pouch and he hands you like each these three necklaces.
What is this?
With a little shell on it. He says, these are your witness tokens, and they are from Our Lady Marina herself, and you have been summoned as a witness to answer for the crimes of the Votorim. So if you'll join me this way, we'll get this all sorted out. And you open up into a large chamber that is with a gallery of seats surrounding it, and there is a large, a very familiar, well, maybe in some of the iconography you've seen like a large coral throne that is sort of depicted in the image of the coral crown that you see adorning the head of the woman occupying that crown. A small, normal, elf-sized woman.
Oh, she's not 10 feet tall?
She's not 10 feet tall. Currently, at least. So she is sort of seated. She has this like ornate kind of green and like iridescent armor on, and she holds a trident up, aloft in the room as you enter. It seems to be a sort of sign of like respect, and you see the gallery is full of these of other aquatic elves, and some other like kind of aquatic humanoids that you're not 100% sure of what they are, but they seem to be other like denizens of this kingdom. And that is sort of what you see. And she holds the trident aloft, and she says, "We've been expecting you, Votorim. It is time now for you to answer for your crimes. We've heard reports of terrible things being done by the Votorim all across the land of Argilia, and I take it upon myself as the administrator of justice in these lands. When the Votorim are no longer deemed able to control the actions of mortals and gods alike, I invoke the trial of Votorim."
Is that true?
And she's what? She's
I asked.
Oh yeah. So you know that like there is this relationship between the Votorim and the
Marina
and the Icostheon, like right, the gods themselves. Like
Yeah.
the Votorim are there to not necessarily rule over the gods, but they're there to balance out the gods. They're there to like sort of direct the paths of mortals in these lands. The gods themselves are, while they are the creators of this land, they are not made to exist in this land. They have to give up a bit of their power just to even be here. But you do know that in reading sort of the Votorim journals and things like that there is sort of this, there's kind of this arbitration that can be, it's very esoteric, and I would say like, to know more about it, I would say you can make me
was like, what, trial of Votorim? Like, no,
just a straight up, I would say just a straight up intelligence or history, maybe. Give me a history.
Okay.
Or is occultism better?
Hey, Ben.
What's your better one? What's what?
Your hand,
Oh, am I clicking? Sorry, clicking. I'm getting excited.
Not in the courtroom. You can't in the courtroom.
Occultism is better slightly.
Okay. So give me an occultism roll.
21.
21? Great. You skimmed it, but you definitely got the gist that there is like the trial of Votorim can be called in by one of the Icostheon. Basically, if they
just
think,
one of them.
Yeah, they don't need like
not
a quorum.
necessarily Marina herself.
Yeah,
is the
like
person
this
that
can
does
be
it. Okay.
basically it's like a contested like I don't think you're acting in the best interests of Argilia, and you need to be.
Has it ever been done before? Or is this the first in history?
This is.
We're making history, guys.
That's
I
right.
don't know if you would know that.
Here's the other thing. There's 2 other Votorim out there probably doing all this bad shit that we're about to be held accountable.
Wow.
Maybe.
Rutherford?
There is one. There was one other time with the original Votorim. Morgan Blacksteel's name came up a lot in that section.
Okay.
As did Dr. Frankuvius.
Okay.
I
was just curious. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they were in Marina at one point, and there was.
Guys, it's cool. This happens every time. Every Votorum. This guy has to go through this. It's fine. We got this.
Yeah. So she says, "Let the charges be read. Acts of treason against Argilia will not be handled lightly. You will be given a chance to defend yourself, either by either oratory defense. You may also choose trial by combat. You may also choose. You may also choose trial by investigation, or exoneration by investigation, I should say.
Exoneration by investigation.
Yes. Well, if you have a liability, if you have an alibi or perhaps other means to clear your names, you are allowed to a certain amount of time to investigate and bring forth proper proof or evidence of these.
Trial by combat's looking real tasty.
Maybe.
Not for
Ravi
me.
right now.
I'm rolling. I'm rough. I look rough right now.
Oh yeah, no, we did just come from like Tessima.
Yeah, you guys were like fighting off
Justice
undead
is
for
swift,
a little
but
bit. Yeah, you guys definitely didn't have like a long rest.
Nope. All
do
right.
we at least have a cup
Cool.
of water?
Let's hear these charges.
Can we have a bottle of water, please? It's seawater.
Oh.
What are you doing? I played Insanity.
We start with the least of the infractions.
Eating Kraken.
The subjugation of
did.
the Lobas tribes off the coast of the central continent. There were several clans taken into custody and held at the Votorim's request. This is a blatant act against the people of Argilia, and subjugation will not be tolerated by the Votorim. There was, by the sheer fact that you are here to liberate and help those that live in our realms, not as was the result of the Aether Wars. And to be on the wrong side of history is not something we would care to repeat for the Votorim.
So what do we do?
The second,
What do we do? The Lobos?
Just listen.
several of our Marinan governors we sent out on scouting missions to reconnoiter around the country were intercepted by ships of the Votorim and destroyed. Several reports came back that the Votorim showed no quarter to anyone, even though several of the governors and their crews requested quarter and surrendered peaceably, as are the rules of warfare. The third charge is
We don't even have a ship.
Yeah, unless they were flying.
Charge number 3?
Charge number 3 is the establishment of a secret enforcing spy network and information gathering technology of various enchantments and magical devices. The least of which would be that this information is being passed directly to the Votorian Empire in Zarian City.
Where is it set up?
It's the anti-CIB.
It's the
KGA.
The fourth charge of being the murder of 2 innocent interns at the Tower of Jastian, the headquarters of one of the purported headquarters, I should say, of the Votorim.
2 interns, they said? They said 2.
They did say 2.
Okay.
And the most egregious
Technically.
of all, the full opening of the God's Way portals, allowing both the Shadow King and all of the gods to return in a fractured state in order to weaken the Icostheon and therefore the people of Argilia left unprotected, which is your prime directive as the Votorim. These are the charges as they are laid before you.
Tell us our job.
You may now have a moment to address each one to confer amongst yourselves, and then we will hear your pleas.
Bullshit. True.
Yes.
But I think we should do more than
Bullshit, true, but not the way that you think. Half bullshit, half true. And then true, but not the way that you think again.
Dear lady, it is good to see you and in your right mind. We have run into a handful of your siblings who have been all sorts of beside themselves. And it is refreshing to be here in front of you with you in complete control of your faculties. So let me start there. Second, I'm curious, this is the first time that any of us have been down to your fine city or been a part of this process. So I hope you forgive any missteps we make in the protocols. I am curious, you mentioned, I believe it was the second charge, you were talking about a Votoran fleet. And I'm curious what sort of iconography were on these ships and how many of these ships there were, because we don't have ships. We have a single airship that we have been traversing this world upon, but we have not set foot in a Votorian vessel on the water. We were in the Vale of Tides with your brother Jastian. Sianu saw us when we were before the fracture, before you came back. He was hanging out with us, and I really think that that's where everything went wrong. But I'm curious, this iconography, how were these ships decided to be ours?
What flags were they flying?
And she motions to General Sianu, who grabs a bunch of parchments, I guess, and I guess probably tablets or something down here that would be here. Let me see.
Waterproof
We
paper.
have this is all they probably carve on some sort of something, or just magical paper. A wizard did it.
Whatever, man.
So the ships flew the flag of what we understand to be the flag of the Votorim, a large blue and gold banner with a large V wreathed in flame, with a central circle and 5 points upon it.
I mean, have we even come up with a logo?
They're mistaking Votorim for Votorian. There's
Yes.
an M. This is a whole kerning. This is a kerning mistake.
All right.
This is yeah.
I'm listening.
Right? Because that's what we saw at Para.
Yeah, we're the Votorim with an M, not the Votorians with an N. Do you guys have N's and M's down here?
The Narinans have no M's.
Yes.
It's in there.
Okay.
Yes, we do now. Make a roll.
It's one big misunderstanding.
This comes back to fonts, guys.
Yeah.
Siana says, nope, it was very clearly the Votorim, where they said stop in the name of the Votorim. At least the reports we have there was one survivor from one of these attacks, and
wonder if the
several of
other
other
two-
things have happened.
Are the other two part of the Votorian Empire?
What, the other two of us?
We don't represent the whole Votorim here.
Yes,
There's 3 of us.
We're still trying to apprehend the other two, but they're
Do you know
very
who they
clear-
are? What they look like?
We don't have detailed reports, but we understand that there are 5 of you, and there have been reports of these, sometimes less than 5, but most of the time 5 in force showing up to
Definitely not 5.
Are we answering for all of the Votorim or for ourselves as the Votorim?
Well, you are the Votorim.
But
Correct.
But all of us aren't here. So are we also answering for the other 2?
Yes, until the other 2, until you either produce the other 2
We can wait.
to defend themselves, or until they, justice will be served as well. And Marina, I guess she should have an accent, but maybe she doesn't. She says, "Well, we will hold the 3 of you accountable for the actions of the Votorim, unless you wish to produce the other 2." And hold all accountable for their crimes, the 3 of you will suffice. That's who showed up at the God's Portal.
Get us out of this, Julius.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be happy to after you explain the CIB and the death of the interns.
That didn't sound. Neither one of those sounded like us. Let's go one by one.
It is with tremendous regret that I am to inform you that, like, we are the only 3 of the Votorim. Like, there are not 5. I mean, I know there are supposed to be 5, but it is us 3. We have not found the other 2. So if there are 5 running around claiming to be the Votorim,
They are not, because
they are not the Votorim.
And if they are, then we're not the Votorim.
And we're innocent.
And we're on the way out anyway.
Wait. I don't know if we want to go down that wormhole.
So we are in a bit of a pickle.
Like, do you know Cecil,
Who? Cecil?
the steward of the
Windwalker.
Votorim?
Does she know him?
Well, I mean, like,
There's a picture of her with him. Yeah, she knows Cecil. Yeah.
yeah, she was in the picture. Like, look, we have the.
Yes,
Like, do you want to
Cecil-
talk to Cecil? Can he vouch for us? Like,
Can you
what,
turn our phones on?
What if we? Yeah, like, what if we? I mean, I know
You should be
Jastian.
able to call him to the witness.
Like, we have already we have been in contact with Cecil because he is the steward of the Votorim, and he's told us even that he's not sure who the other 2 are, and that they could be anywhere, and that we should be on the lookout for them. So we haven't found them. So whoever these 5, 2, 3 other people are, they are claiming to be the Votorim, but they are not the Votorim.
No, if anything, they're probably acting in the interest of the Vortorian Empire. I mean, as we were flying over, it seems like they are very much preparing for war or something.
And their insignia very much sounds like it describes what you're
gold, blue, and V.
and a V.
Yeah, we don't even have a flag. Like, we don't have.
All we have are these sweet cloaks.
We do have some sweet jackets.
You are very well dressed. It's
you.
true.
Thank you. Thank you.
I understand. Make an influence.
I mean, if we can.
Is this like a
check with
group?
advantage.
Is this like
Yeah,
a
I'll do a
group
group check with
Like, how does
advantage.
this work?
Yeah.
Group check with advantage. We'll take the
there
2
some-
passes is 2
Okay.
successes is a
Yeah,
pass.
okay.
Is a pass. And by how much we will determine.
I mean, I
Sure.
don't know if.
based on the highest roll. How about
Influence?
Like, do we get? I don't know if like getting Jastian or Anara down here would help you believe who we are and what we
Cecil.
say.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know we've talked to them.
Strikes and gutters. Strikes.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least we're at advantage right now. All right. Yeah. 21.
I think we all do. I got a natural 20.
that? Nice.
What is it? I got a natural 19, but
Influence.
28.
25.
Great. Oh yeah. Excellent.
Drunk Robbie taking up.
You guys crush it. So you guys have you've brought up some interesting points. She said she's
specifically, I guess, talking
that-
about the fleet.
yeah, there's like the number of you that doesn't add up with the reports that she's heard, that there were 5 Votorim and they were like responsible for all these things. You guys she does believe you that there are only 3. So she's willing to give you a chance. She says, okay, very well. You've each received a witness token. You may use it to summon one person to speak on your behalf to corroborate these stories, these your alibis, your testimony here.
One.
This was also a good proof that you are, in fact, the you will need to access the power of the Votorim to activate the circle. She points like outside the courtroom, which you know is over there. I will remove the runes. I will allow you to use your sending stones, or you can summon. It would certainly go a long way if you could summon someone here on your behalf. Using the power of the God's portals, you should be able to communicate all the way back to where you wish to go.
Are you talking about one for each of us, or one?
She holds up like
or
her
one
sending
for
stone.
for the group. We only get one witness or 3 witnesses.
You get up to 3.
Okay.
Yeah, like she seems
protocol.
keen to talk
I wanted
to
to-
Cecil because she knows who that is.
I mean, he's probably priority number 1.
She said, I don't entirely trust my brother, but if you care to bring him here,
I mean, I get it. He's a pirate.
we could see about that. as
Saved him
well.
twice though.
True.
Just saying.
He does owe you, I guess, but
Those people are magically compelled to be here.
through the power of the Votorim and the God's portals, then the God's eye portals, and your calling as the Votorim can basically establish,
That's new.
like your sending stones, these portals too are also giant satellite basically these are giant like sending stones. You can choose where to direct
Crazy.
that call. So you could call back to like with a certain range, like he's in the Bone Palace, which is, the teleportation circle is down there. So you can probably reach out through the power of it'll take a check, but you can reach out and call him, and then you can bring him through the portal, is what she's basically telling you. Like you
Gotcha.
have the ability with the compelling nature of the witness token as well, like helping you. It's basically to give you advantage on the roll.
Gotcha.
To like use this network that exists.
We
You
get all
haven't
these
done this
important
before.
people down here, and then they're not where they're supposed to be doing their thing. And if you'd permit me one courtesy, can I point a mirror at you?
No, not now.
I will allow it. I see.
I don't
see.
want to bring all these gods down here.
See, this is what we need to do this to Tassima. Okay, we'll table this for next time. This mirror is going to come in handy in the future.
I just don't want to get all of our friends down here and all of our important people doing important work down here, and then they're
You
not
wish
where
to
they're
see my
supposed
true form? Is what you are you?
He's
requesting
scared
of
your
me?
fae because we've been hurt. Kieran, I'm sure you know the name.
She rolls her eyes at that one. She's like, it's like, your best friend dated somebody who you just really hated, your sister, You're like literally your sister, like one of your closest sisters. And she does kind of roll her eyes, and she does shake her head a little bit, and she's like, I see you've had a run-in with my sister, probably.
Toxic X.
Yes, and her toxic.
Well, even
ex.
before that, Kieran was impersonating
My
his
dad.
father, and that's when this whole thing
my
with
second
Keanu
dad.
Yeah, let's call him down
started.
here. Let's get him down here. Let's put him on trial.
I don't
One-
think the trial,
one docket
trial
at a
at a
time,
time.
my
I don't think
friends.
we're going to switch this trial up.
Great. All right, so you can attempt to use the portal. Probably the closest one would be Jastian was sailing like somewhere way up north. So
I don't know if we
probably
wanted to
the
call
closest, like just
Jastian.
proximity, like the easiest one is going to be to get Cecil here.
Cecil is good. I mean, the
If
Oracle.
between the Oracle is probably, she's
I think
a little
would be good.
further away, but maybe that's a good number too.
And then also, what was it, Princess Numira or the Cloud Giant?
Oh, Numera, yeah.
The Cloud Giant
I might
lady.
have thought we killed her dad.
I mean, we
Those two portals are proximal to each other
Close.
right now
But
because
I
the
mean,
temple
I thought
is
we- well,
or the castle is there.
We made good with that, but then
Look,
we pieced out for
Garcia's
dinner.
not coming.
Space Cat.
I don't want Garcia
They're
here.
in
This is
a
what I
different
mean.
plane.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
And we
Space cat.
Fergus? I don't
Fergus!
know.
I was thinking Dragar.
What
That'd
about
be interesting from
What about Command
Time Dragon, I think, is dead.
Dragar would be interesting from a Votorian.
He's
Empire
not so much
perspective.
dead as he's just now at a fixed timeline. Like that's how he.
Jesse and
And in
Jalasanther
this-
is nearby.
We don't know where he is.
He's in the Lost Isles. That's where
He
he said he
is.
was going.
He went to his private island in the. Which yep. He was off to he owns one of the Lost Islands. And he was like, deuces, I'm out.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm gonna fake my
I'm
own
not
death.
bringing the Oracle here. I'm not risking
Your
bringing
girlfriend.
Probably. Your scorned lover.
I mean, Jashi and Ora and Nara, like the actual gods, I guess would be on the next.
the next witnesses.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind just talking myself.
I mean, you can.
But Cecil, I think, is probably.
Cecil's a good one.
Okay. So what we need to do is you'll need to make me. You have advantage on this check.
Cecil!
It'll probably be. I would say it's just straight up. It's going to be Arcana.
Okay.
To use these with advantage, to get to sort of like communicate through the portals. Use them like a sending stone, but you're directing this energy, and basically like because you are Votorim, you feel like you've seen the capabilities of these things, and they are like.
I did roll a 56.
Not just
that one
teleportation pads.
I believe
They have a lot of different things. Well, you saw also like didn't like when the castle was crashing, like you summoned Jastian through that portal, and like he came out like there's a lot of like that was sort of tapping into that ability.
Is this phone a friend, or are we actually getting him down here?
He's gonna appear on the teleportation pad out on the like he'll be down there. You can like
Who's running the thing while he's here?
Our acolytes.
I mean, there's
that
like there's some
that are obsessed with Julius.
There's some dudes out there that like so like so give me a roll.
Not great.
Not great. It's not impossible.
I was
but
a
it's
13.
13 total.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Yeah. 7 and a 1.
Interesting. I will. So a 13. Okay, great.
Here's what it is.
Lucky 13.
Grid point? I don't know. Like,
No, you're cool, man. Let's see how it shakes out.
I
The
wanna-
curse of
Yeah.
immortality is no longer a problem for Cecil.
Everything's fine. So you
half of him comes
sort
through.
of like reach through the portal.
Oh my god!
You're sort of like the court leads you out there. Like they all come with you. The gallery doesn't really stay there. There's a big
do well
ball
under
top.
pressure.
So you activate the portal. You like you feel your mind reach through the portal. It goes like you almost see your consciousness bounce through all these different places and all these different temples and stuff. You get just really just glimpses, like almost like a 10,000 foot view. You're sort of searching. I guess it's a little bit like Professor X and the Cerebro thing, and you reach the Jastian portal below the temple, below the Bone Palace, and you sort of like your mind wanders up to this temple, and you sense to your quarters up at the top of the tower where Cecil is. You sense an ancient being, just exceptionally old. Like, sort of just in the middle of the library. Like, there's like you sense magical tomes and things sort of surrounding him. You see just a little flicker of candlelight. That's about all it is because it's night over there. You can sort of like almost like you're putting a hand on his shoulder or like pulling a book off of a shelf. You can just like, you feel like you can pull him back through the portal. And then suddenly there's a flash of green light and lying on the floor, not moving, is a very old, wizened elf who is
6 charges.
exceptionally pale. Cecil seemingly dead on the floor. And this sends the courtroom into a tumult, and people start grabbing for their tridents, and that is where we're going to end today's trial of Votorim. We'll see you next time here at the Peak.